Alright, we're in. Good thing Earth Kingdom soldiers are easy to knock out.
Yup, I like to think of them as walking punching bags. Not too tough, but definitely loosens up the old fighting arm.
Focus, people. We need to get these guys out without anyone noticing.
Time for a field trip, people. Follow us.
Has the government finally taken action to end our suffering at the hands of these monsters?
Unless their sponsors and donors order them to, the government's not gonna do shit. We're taking action ourselves.
All right, we got him. Heading back to the extraction point.
Well, hurry up! I don't need to tell you all the messed up shit these guys will do if they catch you.
It's not the torture I'm worried about, it's the aftermath. Not looking forward to putting wanted fugitive on my resume.
We can't just do nothing while innocent people suffer. Saving these airbenders is worth the risk. Besides, we're only criminals if we get caught.
Woman, you've just made the biggest mistake of your life.
Alright, I'm back. Had to get a snack. Are we boned yet?
Holding up the line with no hesitation. To give you a future is all I wanted. I'll hold tightly to this special bond that we share. I'll follow you anywhere. Carrying onward, bearing this miracle.
Here they are, Ma. Son's 2 children. We found them and brought them to you after giving them a proper beating.
How come he only hit me?
Why have the beating stopped?
Because 2's flimsy arms got tired after the first hour and he has to rest now.
I'm sorry, Father. I swear I will become the best cousin puncher in the world.
Damn right you will.
Okay, will somebody please tell me exactly what our dad did to warrant this much domestic violence?
Typical son. He wants to forget his roots so much, he didn't tell his own children how he left home.
Oh boy, I love playing backstory!
Uncle San was supposed to take over the fruit stand, but he wanted to move out of the city and start a better life. He and Grandma got into a big fight and he left on bad terms.
And now I'm sure Sans has a huge success, living it up among the hoity-tees and toity-tees in Republic City.
Actually, he's dead.
Well, this is awkward.
I mean, it's nothing but dead air right now.
All right, that's it. I'm turning the ship around. We're going to get them out of there.
Sure, why not? I guess someone has to identify the bodies.
All you had to do was look the other way and go home.
A good avatar doesn't look the other way.
If you do this, your lives will be over. You will be branded a terrorist, and I'll use every resource at my disposal to arrest not only you, but your friends, family, and everyone you love. You'll spend the rest of your lives in chains, locked away in a dungeon. Every day will be endless suffering for you, and when you die, I will use my power to track down your reincarnation and groom them to be my perfect soldier, efficient and obedient.
See, if you put a fourth of that much effort into healthcare and education, we wouldn't be here.
Ha! Might makes right. And with all the power I have at my disposal, I am basically a god.
Killed a god last year, not impressed.
It's his own fault. If he had just been content with his family, he would be alive and here with us. This is what happens when you go out into the country filled with those violent, hothead firebenders.
There it is, the racist grandparent. Now our family truly does have everything.
He cared more about that nation than he did his own family. First chance he got, he took off and got a girl pregnant. And then he had the gall to keep sending us letters asking to meet up and talk.
First of all, that girl was our mother. And secondly, why didn't you at least try to patch things up? Because of you holding a grudge, Mako and I never knew you existed. We had to grow up on the streets, thinking we were completely alone in the world.
It's his fault for running away from his duties. He wasn't satisfied with us, so he ran to the nation that robbed me of my parents. It lured my son away where he was killed by a firebender. The Fire Nation really had taken everything from me.
Waterbender.
Huh?
A waterbender killed them. She shot icicles through them. I remember it happening.
Oh, you poor boy. I'm sorry.
You know, I've been reading a lot about past avatars. One that I really liked was Avatar Sukato Frerix. He and his friends helped inspire a lot of people to come together and live in peace. And I remember really liking a quote he said. Don't hate an entire group of people because their military and their government are fucked. People are people, and they all just want to live their lives as best they can. Most citizens of the world have no say in the horrible things their government leaders do. None. Usually all they can do is keep their heads down and try to survive. Most people of the nations don't want to fight. They don't want a war. All they want is to live in peace. We owe it to the next generation to stop the cycle of hatred by letting go of the grudges of the past.
That Avatar Frerix sounds like a really impressive man.
He and his team of 4 were stars that inspired a lot of people to be heroes.
Wait, now hold on there just 1 minute. You can read? Someone in this family can actually read? Hear that, folks? We finally got a smart person in this bloodline. Woo! Oh, yeah!
Literacy!
Ah, damn! God damn it all! Ah!
I'm taking notes, Your Majesty. How many A's and ah?
I've never been so humiliated in my life. The Avatar and those ungrateful airbenders made a fool of me. The sheer disrespect of it all.
Oh, I'm sorry, my queen. I know. I'll get her some lemon squares to help turn that frown upside down.
No! What you can do is notify the entire kingdom. The Avatar and her friends are to be arrested immediately.
Gotcha. Adding them to the kill list.
No, not that list. I want them alive. They need to suffer for what they did to me. Slowly, thoroughly, in every painful way I can conceive. Strip them of their pride and dignity and reduce them to broken shells of their former selves.
So a job in customer service. No problemo.
They'll be stabbed, burned, whipped, waterboarded, poisoned, blinded, crippled, stabbed!
You already said stabbed.
I like stabbing!
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Please, feel free to continue. I'm looking for some inspiration.
I feel good about today!
You feel good about weak old pudding you find in the fridge.
Yes, 'cause I don't have ridiculously high standards!
Yeah, well, those standards are going to get a lot lower because now I'm a wanted man. Damn it, Cora, you made the problem worse.
Hey! We liberated the airbenders, you jerk.
And because we pissed off President Queenie, we're all wanted fugitives. Plus, we still don't have a place to put all these new airbenders.
Oh, yeah, that thing we were supposed to do.
Well, time to start eating our own shoes. I'll get the water boiling.
Hey, question. If you're looking for a place that can house a lot of people, why don't we go to one of the abandoned air temples? I mean, no one's using them, they're hidden from most of the world, and, free.
Oh, God, that's perfect. You totally saved us, Asami.
Yes, Asami. Thank you for making it possible for me to still train all these people.
It's what I do.
But while Tenzin trains the airbenders, the rest of us still need a place to hide. It's gotta be somewhere that's fortified, outside of Earth Kingdom jurisdiction, where there's someone in power who can watch our backs.
I know a place. I know someone who can help. Set a course for Zaofu. Just hope my stupid sister isn't too busy to pick up the phone.
You have a sister?
Hey, there's cake in my boot!
Who are you? And how did you get into my palace? Guards! Guards!
Oh, I met the Dai Li. Gave them a much-needed break. Don't worry. This won't take long.
Just a fair warning. Today is not a good day to try my patience.
Oh, I know. You failed to capture the Avatar. That would ruin anyone's day.
But how did you
How I know is irrelevant. What matters is I came here to kill her. And because of your incompetence, I wasted a trip.
The Avatar will die when I say she dies, after she learns her place.
While I do agree with you, Korra needs to be killed. However, it must be quick, decisive, and at the right moment. Not after years of torture just to satisfy your petty revenge.
My revenge is divine justice. Stopping these dangerous criminals is all that matters. And after I spend a few billion of the taxpayers' money, they will be made examples of.
You would sacrifice your citizens' money and health for the sake of revenge?
I'd sacrifice 300,000 of their lives to play a game of golf. The people of Ba Sing Se are my property to do with as I see fit. They only have whatever value I bestow upon them. And if they've got a problem with that, then I'll lock them all up in cages.
That's all I needed to hear. Pali, did you get all that?
Recorded and transmitting.
What are you doing?
I recorded that declaration of yours, and my allies at the broadcasting station just convinced your workers to send it out all across the kingdom. By now, everyone knows exactly how you really feel about them, and are marching here to speak their minds.
Oh, you little... That means nothing to a ruler like me. I'll just hold up in the palace and wait for my army to stop these protests. We didn't build walls around our country to keep threats out. We did it to keep our slaves in!
Funny thing, your generation builds a wall. My generation knocks it down. And the first thing to come through that wreckage is change.
You will regret this. I am the Earth Queen. I am the god of this country!
Let's see how a god deals with non-believers.
All right, kumquats, listen up. We got you out of the Earth Queen's dungeon, and now you're free to make a choice. I can, reluctantly, teach you how to be airbenders. But if you go with me, it's going to be the worst boot camp of your lives. I'm gonna wake you up at 5 in the morning to start grueling training. Your muscles will be shredded, you can't eat any meat, and your minds will be so numb, it'll seem like it lasts an eternity. Or you can go home and read a book like a smart person.
I want to be the best airbender. Please train me.
Wait, what?
No one's ever given us any opportunities like this!
No, but it's bad, all right? You're getting a crap deal.
I'm willing to work hard to do these powers proud.
Take a hint, you morons! I don't want to be here!
Come on, guys. Let's give Tenzin a round of applause.
No, stop it! Stop all that cheering! Damn it, I said stop it! I hate you! I hate you! Oh!
The airbenders are free and Tenzin is complaining. Balance has been restored. Although I can't help but feel we're forgetting something.
Is this a spot where Korra was supposed to pick us up?
I'm not sure. The city has a lot more looting and arson than I remember. Everything kind of blends together now.
All right, well, maybe we can ask those people for directions. Or we can come back when they're not exploding.
Should we get out of the bad part of town?
Everywhere is the bad part of town now.
Hello, fellow looters. Your old buddy Gon here, doing a combination job hunting and scavenging. I wanted to take a break from the unrelenting terror to remind you that if you like this video, hit the like, subscribe, and bell button so you can stay notified on the current state of the kingdom. Maybe leave a comment about something funny that happened, because something tells me joy and laughter are going to be in short supply here in the city. Speaking of supplies, mine were stolen shortly before this, so if you want to be my new best pal in the world, how about you donate to our Patreon? I got plenty of lemon squares left to share, links in the description below.
Hey, that guy's got squares! Get him!
Well, time to work on my cardio. Excuse me.